My entire world just got flipped upside down from one of our community members who basically went in and back tested the crazy horse orb strategy with a pair that I'm going to show you. And the results are like mind blowing. They're amazing. So if you're not familiar, my name is Mike. I've been trading for 8 years, 4 years profitable. I run a group on School. This is the platform I run the group on. It's called School. And you can just see like this, the strategy that I rolled out a couple months ago called the Orb Crazy Horse strategy, a 15-minute orb. But we don't just trade the breakout, and we introduced a custom indicator. And you can just see like these are some posts that some of our members are making in the group. I'm consistently profitable thanks to you. Shout out to you, Dave. And look what he's saying, 15-minute, another great 15-minute range win, right? And then shout out to DK, been trading in the group for less than 2 weeks, already passed my combine. He like posted a graph of his trades trading this strategy. It's freaking awesome. A Big Bag Wednesday, we killed it yesterday. If you were on live, it's in my streams, so you can go check that out. Very simple trade yesterday. And shout out to Jason, got 4.3%. Trading Crazy Horse, insane. The momentum was insane. He said, okay, cool. Nick, Crazy Horse win, caught this win. Crazy Horse after the live call. So we do like live calls Monday through Friday. In fact, like check this out. If you want to trade with me Monday through Friday, you can. Okay, now this is not the live community. This is our main community. This is where we have our training. This is where we have our live training classes. But in a different group that we run, you can upgrade and essentially trade live with me Monday through Friday if you want. It's completely up to you. But in here, this is where all of our community lives. This is the only place where we actually have a community. And so a new song that I released based on the charts. That's pretty cool. I'm releasing music for the group. And somebody in the group actually made a song. It's pretty cool. Like an AI song. It's pretty dope. A new video alert. Okay, what else do we got? New members, small dilemma. What is this? I said I'm doing 2 weeks of a demo account, and that's what I'm going to do. The only problem is I back tested practicing the opening 15-minute range, but the problem is I'm at work. Yeah. That's kind of tough. If you're at work trying to scalp, right, and you can't look at the charts, you're going to need to swing trade. So rethink that, and I'll be responding to him in a little bit. But look, Crazy Horse win, on fire. Like there's just, the list goes on and on and on. Crazy Horse on the DEA, right? So this is somebody took a trade in here, posting their wins. It just goes on and on. Another day, another W. Like it's on and on and on. And so they're using this. People are posting their graphs of their wins in our community. And I don't know another group doing it like this, man. Like 2 weeks already paying off, basically paid for a year's worth of his membership in our group, which we have a $47. I know it's expensive. $47 a month is expensive. I know, but he paid a whole year off in 2 weeks. So that was pretty cool, man. It just goes on and on. And the reason why I'm showing you this, right, is because one of the members reached out, shout out to Rob. And he said, dude, I back tested Euro USD and it's just insane. So I got a couple of things for you in this video. All right. Number one, I'm going to do a little mini back test with you, do like 5 to 10 trades, something like that. And we'll see how it does, right? No editing, no nothing. Editor, do not edit this video. Got it? Give me a thumbs up if you got it. Thank you. And then another thing I want to show you is a new indicator. Check this one out. This is called key levels, right? I got it. There'll be a post in the School community today about it, but Liquid Trader, this is an amazing indicator. This indicator is awesome. Lots of coding went behind this. I did see the code. Not only does it give you the 15-minute opening range, which is going to be very crucial for the Crazy Horse orb strategy. You'll see why. If you don't know it, I'm going to show it to you in this video, step by step, and break it down. But it also gives you key levels, like previous daily high, it gives you all your key levels, true day open even. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not going to use the key levels. Okay, I'm just going to use the opening range, right? That's all I want. I think this will work right there. So that's all I want. Looks like true day open is just naturally put in there. It's pretty cool. All good. I don't really use true day open for this strategy, right? But it's good to know if you're above or below true day open. You might be if you're a premium or discount type of trader, then that can be important. But Crazy Horse uses momentum, and you can see these little dots. Sometimes you'll see these little dots. See that little dot right there? See the little dot right here? There is a reason for these dots, and in fact, it's the secret to how it's called the 6 candle rule. You can, if you join the group, you'll see it. There's a video on it, and I explain exactly why these dots matter, and usually momentum will continue. So we have momentum to the upside, and now I would expect price to potentially make a higher high here. But that has nothing to do with Crazy Horse. So let's get into it. Yeah, let's do it. Smash the like button, turn it up, and let's go. All right, rando. See this random button? This brings me somewhere. I'm not going to look. I don't have to do that anymore. You just click random. I love that a trading view, like they implemented, I can't talk. They implemented this random button, and I think that's so cool. I'm just going to use one time frame. As you can see, Euro USD. I'm excited. I've never done this before. 5-minute time frame. Here we go. So we're going to get ourselves to the market open, basically. So just going to play out this. I'm going to go to the 15 minutes so we can get there a little bit faster. Well, that was a little laggy. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. It was a little laggy here. We're going to the next day. 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame. Come on. What's going on? Euro USD. Let's go, Euro. Okay. Now she's working. Actually, I don't know what's going on. Why is the time way off? That's weird. That is so weird. Okay, I've never had this happen before, but like the time at the bottom is just not lining up. What am I doing wrong? 15-minute time frame. Data point unavailable. Oh, data point is unavailable. Let's try this again. Hold on. Let me go back and go down to the 5. And that was really weird. I've never had that happen before. So I also haven't really back tested Euro USD with this strategy, so that may be why. Okay, this looks like it's working now. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna make our way to basically 8:30 my time. I'm Central Time zone, so 9:30 is the correct lingo. I had somebody correct me in a short. It's 9:30 is the open, buddy. All traders know to use Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, man. I hope that makes you profitable. Appreciate you. So 8:30 right here. This is the New York Open. So this is what we're going to be looking at. It doesn't look like the key levels actually work for, yeah, it doesn't look like they are working for backtest. So it must be that the key levels only work in real time. That's interesting. So I'll just have to look and keep track of the opening range myself. Okay, so we got the opening range starting here. And just to make sure I'm in the right time zone, I am. Cool. All right. So 2 more candles and we got our 15-minute range. There it is. Boom. And I will just be marking these manually for this short back testing that we're going to do. So 15-minute range right there. Now, what am I looking for? After I mark that first 15 minutes, I'm looking for a 5-minute candle to break the range. In this case, I don't love this particular setup. Why don't I love it? Well, you would learn in the main group. There's 2 reasons. Number 1, we have nice momentum to the upside using the 6 candle rule, right? So the other thing is we have a blue line. The blue line just shows you momentum. It's temporary momentum. Now, we're going to stick to the rules here. I am going to be using a $10,000 account. So let's put that up here, 10K account. And we need to have some rules, all right? If I go 7 grand, which is 70%, I would lose this account. I'm not, look, we're going to go a little more, risky because this is a fun back test, but I don't think that I'll be worrying about 7 grand in drawdown. So we're going to use 100K position sizing. I think that's going to be fine. We'll take our first position here. And the way that this would look, if you wanted to kind of get a deeper view here, is something like this. That is exactly actually how this would pretty much look, okay? So we'll put these up as well, and I'm going to go a little bit faster as we move forward, okay? So here we go. And I'm not putting the TP on. I'm using what's called a dynamic stop. And just to dig a little bit deeper here, that means that if had this gone against me, right, had price gone outside of the zone, doesn't mean I would necessarily close the trade. There are things that I teach that we look for. If price ends up out here in what we call the invalidation zone, then that would be a place where I would look to possibly flip the directional bias for my day. So my temporary daily bias until new data presents itself is down, and that's the way I'd be trading this. So in this case, we hit a take profit level down here. I don't like to take profit at key levels. It's just not something that I've learned over time. That's not something that makes you extremely profitable. In fact, the most profit that I've ever had is trailing price. So that's what I'll be doing here. You can see we have a shelf right here. I use the shelf method to trail. So there is a shelf. Some person was smart and said, oh, that's support and resistance. No, it's called the shelf. So that's what I'm doing. And then now I'm trailing more. Now that we pulled away, I don't have a shelf. I'll just be trailing a little bit more. Nice, $142. So yeah, that's just not enough sizing. That's not enough sizing at all. So I'm going to have to come in here and just step up my sizing by, yeah, really like, I would say, yeah, like 5x. Yeah, it's like 5x. Okay, let's keep it moving. Second trade of the day might present itself. Let's see. Okay, just kind of getting to a place where the rules are met. And that was a place right there. Kind of played it out a little fast, got worse position, but that's good. And right now, getting towards the end of the day, it's 3, 2, 1. It's 1 o'clock. So in the afternoon session, now we're pulling down, break even stop. The way this would look is something like this. Okay, so we're getting close to that TP level. I am going to trail this just a little bit. Okay, cool. We're out. So get a little bit of win right there. Cool. Let's play it out. Cool. I'm going on to the next day. Good first day. Got 3.6% profit. And by the way, I did a live back test last Sunday with a bunch of members who upgraded to get the live backtest session where I do Q&A at the same time. So if you're interested in any of that, just to know, I do that and I do my backtesting live. I think that's a huge benefit for the group and people get a lot out of it. So that's the whole point. Let's see here, 8:30 is going to be here. Here's the 15-minute range. Just want to make sure I line this out. Unfortunately, I have to line it out manually right now, but that's okay. All right, so we're looking for a 5-minute break, 5-minute candle body to close outside of the range in one direction or another. And if I zoom out, I could give you more context here. I'm not going to do that in this backtesting video, but like what I said, I do it live, and the members who are in my group, they know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to do that here. So we do break right there. So that looks pretty nice, you know, and we did have news. This is obviously news. That news wick was grabbed. We have no top wick on the top of that news candle. So I am going to go with a hard stop loss on this one because I have a theory with news and candles and the way these play out. And I don't see a top wick up here. So that kind of makes me a little nervous. So I'm going to put my stop loss in. I'm going to use the trading view. So this is where my stop loss will be right there. And I'm going to use a hard take profit level for this as well. Excuse me. Now I'm not able to adjust my risk other than sizing up front, and it would just take too long. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Okay, nice. So I got about a 6% gain on the account there. Again, going a little bit more risky with, I should say I'm putting on more size, which is inherently more risk, right? All right, there's another short position. I should have been ready for that right there. Okay, something like this. And I think I'm going to do a stop loss right here. And I'm going to go ahead and do a hard TP level as well. Play out a couple candles. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Played it out too fast. Let's see what happens. Okay, I think it grabbed my stop right there. So it grabbed my stop. No worries. Here we go. Keep it going. Get one more candle. All right. And this looks like it's in the middle of the 15-minute range. We're in the upper band. We do have red. It's kind of swooping around, right? So momentum is changing. And like I said, I have that no top wick up here. So I'm going to hold off on another position. And I should have gone short right there. That would have been the crazy horse strategy. I should have gone short, but that's okay. We're going to go to the next day. And this is what it's all about, like determining when you're going to trade. You know, I see people just wanting to be in the market after they lose. And in my backtesting, I've learned through backtesting that, oh, you know what, man, it ain't worth it. I would have just skipped the rest of that day. You know, I would have just gone to the next day. And that's so critical. A lot of people miss that. And it took me a long time to not, you know, FOMO into the market essentially. Here's the 15-minute range. Oh, I guess I clicked something there. Let me turn that back. 15-minute range. Okay, now we're waiting again. First step is to wait for the breakout. Okay, breakout high. I don't know why my computer's lagging. Let's go one more. Not a clear breakout yet. So we're just waiting, and trading views is being very slow. Okay, so a nice breakout. We have wicks on top. So you guys kind of know what I say about that. It's little, I want to see a little bit more. So I would have waited. I will wait for another clear break to the highs. Okay, perfect. I'll be happy to buy at that point. I have dynamic money management on this trade. So that means this stop loss level is not really a stop loss level, and I can add to my position based on the strategy. I have no bottom wick here on the 5, so we'll probably come back down. I'll probably deal with a little bit of drawdown here, most likely. We'll see. Nope. Okay. I'll just trade the strategy and shut up. Now I'm trailing price. Nothing can really hurt me. That's the worst that can happen in this trade. 10 more minutes goes by. I'm going to trail a little bit tighter. We have no shelf, nothing close to price action, so I'm just trailing. This is why I prefer trailing over hard TP levels, because your TP levels are completely made up, and you don't know if that's going to be a good spot to take profit or not. And most people just have TP levels because they're in these prop firm challenges, which I feel really bad for a lot of new traders that are going down that road, listening to people who are making millions of dollars off their affiliate codes telling new traders that they should do prop firm challenges. I feel really bad for those people. because that is the fastest way to lose more money than you would probably just putting 500 bucks in the market and giving it a run without any rules or regulations or, somebody trying not to pay you. I totally would be more than happy to debate the statistics with anybody about that, because prop firms are making 10 times more than the brokers ever did. And so what does that tell you? It tells you that the business model of taking $35, right? That's better than allowing people to just deposit. And the model on these brokerages are already insanely profitable in general. Okay, here's the first 15 minutes. We're going to be waiting. There's our break. I'm going to take that. Okay, a little bit of a pullback. We have a shelf right here underneath. So right here is our shelf, and I'll be taking this. So far, Euro USD is looking phenomenal. This will be dynamic money management. She pulls down. I will take an additional position size. Let's see. Pretty painless, right? Not much drawdown. Pretty painless. And so now we're going to trail stop. Little tight. I was a little tight right there. So I trailed just a little tight. All good. We're 16% up in a 10K account within like 3 days. Okay, so let's keep it going real quick and see if I get another trade. And by the way, I have not added to my position one time. I haven't even needed to, right? So this is looking really, really good. This is 11:30. Let's wait until afternoon, see if there's any other trades. No, this is going to be fizzling out. Okay, we're going to go to the next day. So far, so good. Shout out to Rob for putting in the work and putting in 50 trades, then sending me the screenshots. That was really cool of you, man. Really appreciate that. And I know the entire community appreciates it, because now we have another asset with this trading model that could be super dope. Now, you know me, I'm going to test the crap out of this, and I will be putting in a lot of trades. Okay. Typically I say 1,500 trades. I know that's a lot for some people. It's really not. But I like to test things out. At least 1,500 trades would give me a good idea whether or not it's profitable. That's what I did with Crazy Horse. That's what I did with the orb strategy on a 5-minute candle body closure. That's what I've done. It's 1,500 trades. And I did actually way more than that if you include both replay and trading view, right? But anyway, so here's the 5-minute candle break underneath the range. This looks pretty good. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest because I don't have a real good breakout, but I'm going to take it based on the strategy. We're looking pretty good. Stop loss placement is going to be, yeah, pretty much where I have the stop loss. Hard TP level. Yeah, I think I'll do a hard TP. Here we go. Play price out. Okay, we get stopped out. Okay, play price out a little bit more. She didn't really clearly have a break. This was a candle body closure, so I just took it based on the strategy, but it wasn't a clear break. Now she kind of looks like maybe she will. Let's see. Nothing. It's definitely one of those news days. Huh? We'll just see like a rocket ship in one direction. Okay, this is just like a slow climb, so we're going to take that on the break in the other direction. We'll put our stop loss actually pretty far. We're going to put it down here, but below the range. I'm not going to be trailing price just yet, so we'll let her get out of here. Now we got the 6 candle rule pushing up, nice momentum, so everything's looking really good. I'm going to hold this. Everything's looking pretty good so far. Nice. Continue to hold. And I actually will just continue to hold this trade until the afternoon session, most likely. I don't think I would be adding a position. I'm above my entry, so no reason to add. And just kind of creeping up there, very low volume day. I think I'm just going to take that, and we'll take it right there. She didn't even get close to flipping directions or anything like that. So we'll take that, kind of, rounding out, not a whole lot of volume here. She might pop up right at the last minute of the day, but that's pretty much all she wrote. Going into the next day, guys, if you like this, if you want to learn more about this strategy, I have a free group. The link is in the description. You can come in, you can learn the strategy, and you can learn how we are why we are so profitable with this strategy. And there's a lot of little nuances, but the overall it doesn't get any easier. I mean, guys, if you're trading this, type in the comments, like, let us know. Is this hard? Is Crazy Horse hard? And you'll see, guys, it's not hard at all. So this is our 15-minute range. We did break. I kind of missed the initial move. It's okay. I am going to buy that. And we'll get another 15, 20 minutes played out here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Pretty confident on that trade. Nice momentum to the upside. Now we're going to trail. And I'm going to give a little bit more room since we have a little bit in the tank. All right, now I'm going to trail a little tighter. Not going to give away too much there. Okay, nice. See if another trade comes on the books. I haven't even got myself into any trouble, which is crazy. All right, long trade right there. I'm going to go for it. Everything looks pretty good. Okay, so this would look something like this if you were dealing with a stop loss. Again, dynamic stop. So let's see if we can get into any trouble. Euro USD has been very kind, very, very kind, actually. Really, really kind. So I'm surprised. I'll go ahead and break even stop right there. Let her ride out. See if we can get another push to the highs. End of the day coming. There we go. There we go. Almost hitting that TP level. Gonna trail now. And now we get the red. We got 875. Why wouldn't I take it? So look, guys, let's look at the stats. Like that's 30% on the account. Let's go to the strategy tester replay. Here we go. Yeah, so this is the overall performance. 3.9 profit factor, right? 80% win rate. I mean, total trades are just 10. This is a very, very small sample size. You can see drawdown was less than 1%. And that's really what I like to look at. Like, what was your drawdown? You had a great profit factor. I was prepared to have a, if maybe $800 to $1,000, so 10%, maybe even more, 15% drawdown. I'm okay with that. That's something I can easily come back from with this strategy. It has such a high win rate, such a high hit rate, especially when you're using the TMT bands with it. It's just incredible. So I think that this is a great little fun session. I hope you guys had a good time checking it out with me. I get a lot of requests like, what is this indicator? What is this strategy? That's the strategy. It's very, very simple. If you want to learn it more in depth, and now we have Euro USD that I have to go have some fun with, because now if we add this asset along with what we're already trading, guys, what? It's going to be bananas, right? So anyways, if you want to learn more, link is in the description. I'm excited to bring this to the table. Lots of people in our community finding success with this, passing challenges, all sorts of awesome stories. And yeah, man, I'm on pretty much daily now in the free group, just answering questions from traders who might have issues. And usually, man, I mean, we hop on for 5 minutes and I can typically pretty much give you the solution to what you're going through, whatever it might be. Like, most people take their profit too soon and let their account go into drawdown too much. That's typical. The other one is like death by 1,000 cuts, right? Stop loss just keeps getting hit. So we talk about that all the time. And I just show this back testing like this. I show you different ways you can manage your trades. It's not just about the strategy. It's not just about your entry. It's about how you use risk management, your money management. That's all that matters. So with that being said, again, hope you liked the video. Smash the like button if you did, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll see you in the next one. If you like this style of video where I kind of show you something different, let me know in the comments. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Bye.